Well, we try to gather as much as we can, Kojak. Any bits and pieces
What
that
is
we.
this? Well, that's something else, Abbott. I'll say it's worthwhile to scan the whole environment. You just don't know. Sphincter. What is this, Bill and Ted? Or Wayne's World? What is this, some kind of starfish or something? Some kind of butthole. Yeah, all opening areas start this way. You know, when you start a game, they start off very kind of plain and kind of boring. Kind of reminds me of Marvel Ultimate Alliance started this way, and then you get into some intro characters, and then it just builds and builds and builds. Now, this one character, even though they're really freaking weird and freaky, will freak you out, you can actually builds and then it gets harder and harder and harder. So you don't never want to just to take for granted the beginning area. You know, it's just meant to get you sort of accustomed to the controls. It's a brain jaw. No, we're not going to mess with that. Well, here we go. I will warn you, this is very freaky, but it does allow you to get a kind of like a animal companion, so it kind of just helps you out. Yeah, this character is a strange one. I mean, this thing is kind of a morbid thing, but yeah, it's like what Abbott said. Oh, I
You could
see
get
your
a
perception.
kind of a temporary companion animal to kind of back you up. You're gonna need it. You're gonna need some backup because especially we're playing this on like sort of like with Dungeons and Dragons rules. It's gonna we could get hit kind of hard, and this playthrough eventually does get kind of challenging, and it kind of started to go very, very wrong, very, very fast. But we made it through this beginning area, but it did get pretty bad. Oh, just to let the audience know that it, when we recorded this game, we didn't we had it
Let's
muted
see
because
here. Well, we'll see what happens. Ugh. Well, no companion.
we weren't sure like of a copyright, how YouTube would receive, like the music. We didn't want to get any copyright strikes or anything. So there will be times when things are a little bit mute and stuff, but don't worry, we go back through Clip Champ and add some extra commentary, so there's no dead air. Okay. This is the only downside. Well, yeah, well, a lot of it's RNG, so yeah. Fortunately, I have to destroy the brain, or Yeah, this character is a strange one. I mean, this thing is kind of well. The only problem is my auto save. So whatever. Let's see. Okay, never mind. It was good we changed the name because yeah, we'll try it again. The only problem is we got a negativity to us that makes us lose. Oh yes, I do understand. I mean, there's a lot of backtracking. We were constantly kind of goofing up and not really it didn't really turn out too well, but well, we eventually do get through this area eventually. It's a lot of
Well,
learning
there
curves.
was. What was that? Let's see. An antidote and 13 gold.
Oh dear, yeah, yeah, it's one of those. It's a butthole. Oh, great. Well, we'll see what happens here. Oh, just to let the audience know that it, when we recorded this game, we didn't we had it muted because we weren't sure like of a copyright, how YouTube would receive, like the music. We didn't want to get any copyright strikes or anything. So there will be times when things are a little bit mute and stuff. But don't worry, we go back through Clipchamp and add some extra commentary, so there's no dead air.
Yeah!
Okay. Oh yes, oh goody, we did it. There we go. Well, this is a freaky little thing. Uh, hey, they sure know how to make some gross stuff, We're practically inside a human cadaver, practically, in this beginning section.
Yes.
Well,
We'll
we
do
try
this
to
because we need
gather
it
as
as a
much as we
companion.
can, Kojak. Any bits and pieces that we find in this area, and to help us in our journey, of course. Well, my cat, he is having a bit of a headache or something. Darn mind flayer. Oh, but sure. I mean, you could get rid of that, I guess. Although I did actually see a video that there is a way to turn into one of those things. That sounds very nasty. Turning into calamari, basically. You don't want to do that, of course. All right. So as you can see, we got a little companion, at least a temporary companion, and that is good. Let us see what is around here. And again, I apologize for. Of course, when you're listening to this, you go, "What a dead ear! I'm listening to you right now." But yeah, we went like we were playing this the first time. We were really trying not to screw it up because I know how people could be. Particular. About how they people play their favorite games, and we were trying to be careful. We had kind of DSP on our minds when we were playing this. He kind of sucks at everything, and we kind of had that in mind, and well, and that's it. So it's how it
All right.
is.
Now let's go.
Oh my!
Oh no, Jeremy! Oh God, that's dragons! They're after us! They're after everything! Oh my! Oh my! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, Jeremy! Oh God, that's dragons! They're after us! They're after everything! Oh my! Oh my! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Well, here we go again. Well, when you're dealing with these roles, we really just need this character. We just need to get this character because it really would help us out.
Is there any kind of Tylenol in this weird fantasy land? Our character has a chronic headaches. Or get some Tylenol or Advil or something.
Oh, they're having like a Vulcan mind connect. Ah, yeah, oh dear.
Yes, we're we're scooter bros. We're brothers to the end.
Well, now we're starting the next section of the game where we we got the little tiny brain thing there. We also now got the orc or goblin or something. I guess orc. Starting to get flashbacks to Two Worlds
Oh,
2.
did she
You
just
know.
say we would be gay?
Oh, oh no.
Well, well, that's a good point. And keep it short, right? What do you suggest? We didn't figure where we are.
They had that and that, but that was a very janky game. That would not be fair to compare that to this. Yeah, so well, this is where things are going to get a bit challenging, a bit very challenging. We'll do the best we can under the circumstances.
Yeah, I know. That's the reason why we got him. Okay. And of course, this is all
Very turn-based. Let's see what his actions are. Disengage, jump, dash, claws, hide. Okay, took out 6. Not enough actions. Turn. She can do a 2 to 7 ranged attack. Let's see. 4 to 13 in damage. Lacerate, 4 to 13. Hamstring shot. Let's see, I think there's another enemy there. Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah. Oh, goody, a critical hit. There we go. Okay. So she's out of, like, let's see. Now, very good. Let's see here. Okay. Not enough resources. Critical miss. Yeah. Well, well, thank you. Okay. Yeah, we can. Well, let's see here if we could see if there's a chest. Yes, it did. Though, right there. That's a much needed thing. All right. Where are we to go to next?
to go to the home. I think that's where we started. Yeah, that's about where we started originally. Well, let's see. Okay. Well, that was interesting. Oh, Mr. Butthole, could you just open up a bit there? Thank you. All right. Well, now, okay, so this time I saw Dance Gaming. When he did this, I better save. Well, all right. So yes, they did something to the contraption. Seem to remember. He went over here and he did something. I'll tell you what, we'll just take this with us.